Hi guys, Brittany here. Welcome back to Bryn's Sanity. So guys, for today's video, I decided to do something a little different that I haven't done before, and I'm not sure if many YouTubers have done this before, but I am going to be naming off some of my all-time favorite musicals. So yes, I am a musical fanatic. I love music. I love singing and dancing and everything that goes along with it. And yeah, I have a long list of musicals, but I'm probably only gonna get through the top 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna be telling you a little bit about the musicals, and I'm gonna tell you my favorite songs from each musical. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, and if you want to see my top 5 musicals, then carry on watching. Alrighty guys, so to start off, my all-time favorite musicals, my number 1 favorite musical would have to be Mamma Mia. If you guys have never heard of this musical,
it is basically about a young girl named Sophia, and she is engaged to be married. She's getting married very soon, and she has never grown up knowing her father. So she was looking through her mother's old things, and she found a journal with 3 potential guys who could be her father. So she then in turn invites all 3 of the men to her wedding in hopes to find out who her actual father is. I love this musical. It's very whimsical and crazy, and I just think it's hilarious, and the music is outrageously good.
It's based all around ABBA, which is a old band, and every single song in the musical is an ABBA song. So yeah, it's really good music and a really good storyline. And yeah, it's really funny, romantic, so it has like everything in it. I think my favorite song from this musical, this one's really hard because, as I said, it has really great music and I love every single one of the songs in it. But if I had to choose one, I would probably choose the song titled Thank You for the Music. That song is really good, and I really love the message behind it. It's basically a song about whoever has we don't know how music was created, we don't know where it came from, but thank you. Thank you for bringing this joyful thing into the world, and thank you for creating such an awesome thing that helps people. And so yeah, I relate to that song a lot. So that is my favorite song, and in fact, I am going to play a clip of the song for you guys right now. Alrighty guys, for my second all-time favorite musical, it would have to be Les Miserables, or in English, Les Miserables. Honestly, I found it really hard trying to choose between this one and Mamma Mia for number 1 and 2. If I'm being completely honest, they're tied, but for the sake of this video, I just put Mamma Mia as 1 and Les Miserables as 2. But yeah, I really love this musical.
I actually first saw it in my high school. I went to a performing arts high school, so we watched it in one of our theater classes, and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love. I believe this was my freshman year in high school, so quite a while ago. But yeah, this movie is basically, there's a lot of different storylines within this movie, but the main gist of it is a man who was imprisoned for stealing and he is running from the law. And then there's also the storyline of two kids falling in love, and there's an outside girl who's also in love with the guy, but he does not love her. And then there's another storyline of basically the whole town who is fighting a war against, I guess, the government. But yeah, I 100% love this movie so much. It's a very, very good storyline. It's pretty amazing.
So I think the music in this movie is incredible. I could not choose a favorite song, but I do have two that I couldn't pick between the two of them. I love them both so much. One of them is performed by Anne Hathaway, and it is called One of them is performed by Anne Hathaway, and it is called I Dreamed a Dream. And I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you right now.
I'm just gonna skip it a little bit. Alright, so that one was I Dreamed a Dream by Anne Hathaway. Ugh, it gives me chills, literally chills every single time I hear it. That song is so beautifully performed, it's just amazing. Now, the second one, I absolutely love this song. It is called On My Own, performed by Samantha Barks. Her character is called Eponine, and as I was saying before, there was the storyline of the couple and the girl who also was in love with the guy, but he was not in love with her. So that girl is Eponine, and her and the guy were like best friends, and she was always in love with him, but he was never in love with her. He never felt the same. So this song is basically how she is saying how she loves him so much, but only on her own, because she cannot show her love to him because he is already in love with another. So yeah, this song is On My Own, and I'm just going to play a little bit of it for you. I'm just going to skip a little. Alright, I can just listen to that song over and over and non-stop. Oh my god, I love it so much. But yeah. Alright, for number 3, this one is a classic, and it goes by the name of The Sound of Music. This is, I believe, would probably be one of the very first musicals that I ever watched, and the music in this musical is amazing. I'm sure you guys have heard of The Sound of Musical, but if not, it's basically a story about a nun who is not fit to be a nun. So the head nun, I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly what they call them, but the head mother of the church sends the nun, Maria, away to be a nanny instead of a nun because she's a rebel and she does crazy things. So they're like, you're not meant to be a nun. So they sent her to be a nanny to this man who has 7 children, I believe it is. And they basically he is a general, so he is very, very strict with them. They do not play or anything. So Maria helps them and she teaches them music. And yeah, throughout the story they learn music and they have fun more with Maria, and yeah, and she falls in love with the general, and so it's a very, very beautiful story. And once again, the music is amazing. If I had to choose a song to be my favorite from this musical, it would probably be Do Re Mi, which everyone in the entire world knows.
Even if you have not seen this musical, you know Do, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. So yeah, everyone knows that song. So I think that one would be my favorite. Either that or Favorite Things, which is basically a song where Maria sings to the children when they get scared of a thunderstorm, and she just tries to get their mind off of it. So she says, instead of thinking of the bad, think of a few of your favorite things to help you get through the storm. So yeah, that one is pretty cute too. But yeah, I think those would be my favorites if I had to choose. Alright, number 4. This one is, again, a classic. Everyone in the world knows this musical, and it is Grease. Once again,
my mom is a huge, huge, huge fan of Grease. John Travolta is like her man crush. So yeah, I grew up watching this musical and I absolutely love it. It's like, once again, the storyline, if for some odd reason you have never heard of Grease, the storyline is basically about these 2 teenagers who met over the summer, and they had a summer fling, and he was the bad guy, the bad boy of the school, and she was the good girl. But when they met, he showed another side, and then he found out that she was starting at his school for their senior year, and so he had to act all cool in front of his friends when he actually was really into her, but he just didn't want to show it. So yeah, throughout the movie, he's still trying to get her, but still trying to be the bad boy for his image. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone already knew that. I think my favorite song for the movie Grease would have to be
yeah, my favorite song would have to be Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John, who plays Sandy in the movie. I just absolutely love this song. It is amazing, and I'm going to play a little bit of it for you now.
Yeah, that's another one I could listen to all day long. But yeah.
Alrighty guys, for number 5, the last musical on my list, that would be Into the Woods. This musical is fairly new. I believe it came out in 2015. It is a Disney musical. It is based around multiple different fairy tales, if you haven't heard of the movie Into the Woods. It has the Cinderella story in it. It has the baker and his wife. It has Jack and the Beanstalk. It has Rapunzel. It has Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, so it has all of those. wrapped up into one big musical called Into the Woods. It's a very, very intriguing story. Once again, the music is amazing. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I cannot get over how good this musical is. When I first saw it, I watched it like at least 20 times a day. Like, I kept watching it over and over and over again, and I was just obsessed with it. Like, I couldn't get over how good it was. It was amazing. But yeah, if I had to choose a favorite song from it, I think the whole musical is basically like literally music. Like, there's not much just plain dialogue in it. It's majority of it is in the song form, so I don't know, if people don't like that, then they will not like this musical, but I found it really, really cool, really intriguing. So yeah, but I think my favorite would be the prologue, which is where it's like the introduction of the characters and they're singing about their storylines. And yeah.
So I'm just gonna play some of it for you now.
Yeah, basically in that song, it's 14 minutes, and that's the whole of the first 14 minutes of the music. I'm sorry, of the musical, is just that song introducing all the characters, all the different storylines. So it has a little bit of dialogue within it, and a little bit of singing. So yeah, I really, really, really love that musical. And yeah, that is my top 5 all-time favorite musicals. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, getting a little insight on some of my favorite musicals. Leave down in the comments below what your favorite musicals are, and yeah, we can compare and see if we like the same musicals. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!